Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm Tequila B with TruLuv Designs, and today we are talking about my Make 9 updates. There are 9 items on my Make 9 list, and today is August 18th. We are more than halfway through the year, and I believe I've only made 2 or 3 things from the list so far. Not that I'm giving up, because I'm not. I still believe that I can push out most of the remaining patterns, if not all of them, before the end of the year. Okay, so I do have hope. So let's talk about the items that I did make first. The first pattern we're going to talk about is the men's turtleneck pattern by Seda Ozell. I ordered this pattern from Etsy, and it is also the first garment in my hashtag Sewing Menswear 2023 series. This turtleneck was long awaited. I ran into some problems, so I do apologize for not having that out sooner, but I am just glad it finally got made and he loves it. The second pattern is the Adult Arlo, which is a dress pattern by Petite Stitchery. Now, I made 2 versions of this dress. The first dress was supposed to be for Valentine's Day, but I didn't quite make the cut before Valentine's Day. I made this dress here in red. I made it with the turtleneck and with bishop sleeves. And those sleeves were my favorite part of the dress. And this is the mini version of the Adult Arlo. Although I didn't get to wear this dress for Valentine's Day, I was not disappointed. We went to a concert in March featuring Music Soul Child, Lettucey, and Kim. And this was the first time that I wore the dress out, and it was a hit. The second version of this dress I made for Easter. I made the midi length, well, what was supposed to be midi length. On me, it ended up coming down to my ankles. I am a short girl, and I didn't make any height adjustments for this pattern, which I was fine with. I did put the pattern up to me before I cut and sewed the pattern, so I knew where it was going to fall, and I was okay with that. And you can see that here. And this fabric I purchased from Joann's. It is a butterfly pattern, and I love butterflies. I think they're beautiful. The third pattern that I made from my list is the oversized tee pattern from Ellie & Mac Patterns. This oversized tee was supposed to originally be the hoodie version of the pattern. However, I did not have enough fabric to make the hood piece the way that it should have been made. So I opted out of the hood and I just put a neckband on it. I used the boat neckband, which really did not go with the bodice because the bodice was designed to have a hood on it. But it was okay because I made this piece to lounge around the house. So I was totally fine with the way that it came out, and it matches this pair of joggers that I made, which is what I made it for. I had my eye on this pattern for a long time, and I was glad when I finally made it. I am going to make another one with the hoodie because that's what I wanted. So I am still going to do that. So that was 3 patterns out of the 9 that are on my list. So I'm about 33% of the way complete. Got 66% to go. Let's see what those patterns are. The remaining patterns on my Make 9 list is the Lounge Gown by Ginger and George Patterns. The next remaining pattern on the list is Simplicity A8495. This is a So Simple pattern. It's a coat pattern, and I hope to be able to get started on this soon because fall is around the corner. I need a new coat, and this would be right on time. Next pattern remaining on the list is Simplicity 8645. This is a vintage top. It is sleeveless. So I want to get to this one soon so that I can still enjoy the warm weather. However, I live in Texas, and we all know Texas weather can be a bit tricky. So it's highly likely that we could still have some warm weather well into November. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed though that I'll get this pattern done before fall and winter comes, because I do like this top and I want to get a chance to wear it before it gets too cool. Next pattern remaining on the list is Simplicity 1538. Now this pattern is next in my Sew It Academy course, and it will be coming out soon. I just have to figure out the right fabric that I want to use for this button down top. That's another reason why I've put it off, because I don't particularly have a fabric that I would want to see this top in right now. So I may have to go out and purchase some fabric just for this top, but I'm going to shop my stash again and just see if anything else inspires me for this pattern, and then we'll go from there. Next on the list is Simplicity S8655. This is a Mimi G style pattern. It's a top and bell bottom pants. So this pattern will come out fairly soon. My oldest daughter asked me to make the bell bottoms for her, so I know she's really looking forward to getting her hands on those like really soon. So it will be pretty close up on the list of one of the next patterns that I make. Next on the list is Simplicity 8513. Now, I've been trying to make this pattern for a very long time. I did start out cutting out the pattern, but when I say there are so many pieces, there are so many pieces. Just the tissue paper, taking it out and unfolding it alone overwhelmed me. So I'm going to pull that back out, see what I've cut out so far, and get to working on this pattern. It is a bodysuit pattern. I hope to get this out soon because I love bodysuits. I love the fit. I love the fact that you don't have to worry about tucking your shirt into your clothing. It's pretty much an all day secured tuck and it looks really nice. That is my Make 9 list for 2023. Keep your fingers crossed that I'll get all of my Make 9 done by the end of 2023. I am giving myself a deadline of December 15th because I know that the holidays are approaching, and around that time, I'm not going to be able to do much. And if I have things planned, I'm going to feel really awful that I don't get a lot of sewing done. And then if I do try to sew, I'm going to feel awful because I should be doing things with my family. So by December 15th, I hope to have my Make 9 list completed. If not, no worries. Life goes on. There will be another day to sew. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share this video with a friend. Until next time, keep sewing.